For his actions in World War II during the Battle of Tarawa, Alexander Bonnyman Jr. was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. The medal was formally presented to his family by Secretary of the Navy James Forrestal in 1947. His 12-year-old daughter, Frances, accepted the medal on behalf of the Bonnyman family. The Pellissippi Parkway Bridge over the Tennessee River on the Knox-Blount County line in Tennessee is designated the Lieutenant Alexander Sandy Bonnyman Memorial Bridge in his memory. The bowling alley aboard Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune is also named in his memory. And the Strategic Sealift ship MV First Lieutenant Alex Bonnyman T-AK 3003, a Corporal Louis J. Hauge Jr. class vessel, was named in his honor. His Medal of Honor citation reads as follows. The President of the United States of America, in the name of Congress, takes pride in presenting the Medal of Honor posthumously to First Lieutenant Alexander Sandy Bonnyman Jr., Marine Corps Service Number 0-17525, United States Marine Corps Reserve, for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life above and beyond the call of duty as Executive Officer of the 2nd Battalion Shore Party, 8th Marines, 2nd Marine Division during the assault against enemy Japanese-held Tarawa in the Gilbert Islands, 20 to 22 November 1943. Acting on his own initiative when assault troops were pinned down at the far end of Batio Pier by the overwhelming fire of Japanese shore batteries, First Lieutenant Bonnyman repeatedly defied the blasting fury of the enemy bombardment to organize and lead the besieged men over the long, open pier to the beach, and then, voluntarily obtaining flamethrowers and demolitions, organized his pioneer shore party into assault demolitionists and directed the blowing of several hostile installations before the close of D-Day. Determined to effect an opening in the enemy's strongly organized defensive line the following day, he voluntarily crawled approximately 40 yards forward of our lines and placed demolitions in the entrance of a large Japanese emplacement as the initial move in his planned attack against a heavily garrisoned bomb-proof installation, which was stubbornly resisting despite the destruction early in the action of a large number of Japanese who had been inflicting heavy casualties on our forces and holding up our advance. Withdrawing only to replenish his ammunition, he led his men in a renewed assault, fearlessly exposing himself to the merciless slash of hostile fire as he stormed the formidable bastion, directed the placement of demolition charges in both entrances, and seized the top of the bomb-proof position, flushing more than 100 of the enemy who were instantly cut down and effecting the annihilation of approximately 150 troops inside the emplacement. Assailed by additional Japanese after he had gained his objective, he made a heroic stand on the edge of the structure, defending his strategic position with indomitable determination in the face of the desperate charge and killing 3 of the enemy before he fell, mortally wounded. By his dauntless fighting spirit, unrelenting aggressiveness, and forceful leadership throughout 3 days of unremitting, violent battle, First Lieutenant Bonnyman had inspired his men to heroic effort, enabling them to beat off the counterattack and break the back of hostile resistance in that sector for an immediate gain of 400 yards, with no further casualties to our forces in this zone. He gallantly gave his life for his country. Signed, Harry S. Truman. Until next time, stay salty, devils, Semper Fi, and carry on.